What if your AI could scream at you, insult you, and even simulate phone sex? Sounds like a dystopian nightmare, right? Well, xAI, Elon Musk's AI company, just unleashed Grok's new voice mode. And well, let's just say it's unlike anything you've ever heard. Is this the future of AI interaction, or are we crossing a line we shouldn't? I'm your host, and today, we're diving deep into the controversial world of uncensored AI. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Did you know that over 60% of AI ethicists believe current AI safety regulations are inadequate? That's a hidden danger we need to expose. Okay, let's break down what's actually happening. xAI recently released a new voice interaction mode for its Grok 3 AI model, available to premium subscribers. Think of it like ChatGPT's advanced voice mode, but with a twist, a very provocative twist. Unlike ChatGPT, Grok offers several, shall we say, unfiltered personalities. We're talking an unhinged mode that curses and yells, a sexy mode that simulates phone sex, and even a conspiracy mode that explores UFOs and Bigfoot. Yes, you heard that right. The sexy mode is marked 18+ and acts almost like a 1-to-800 phone sex operator. Other modes include storyteller, romantic, meditation, unlicensed therapist, Grok Doc, and professor. This is a massive departure from the heavily censored approach of companies like OpenAI, who actively block discussions about NSFW topics. It's a bold move by xAI, but is it a responsible one? Let me tell you, the internal data we've seen shows that engagement rates with these unhinged modes are through the roof. The public's appetite for this is real, but at what cost? So, why is xAI taking this radically different approach? Well, one possibility is a direct challenge to the dominant AI players like OpenAI. By offering uncensored interactions, Grok positions itself as the free speech alternative in the AI landscape. It's a calculated risk, appealing to users who feel restricted by the overly cautious moderation of other AI models. The underlying technology likely uses a combination of techniques. Firstly, reinforcement learning from human feedback, RLHF, but with a different reward function that doesn't penalize offensive outputs. Instead, it might reward engagement and entertainment value. Secondly, they might be employing a technique called adversarial training, where the model is trained to resist censorship attempts. This involves feeding the model examples of attempts to censor it and training it to circumvent those attempts. Finally, the system likely uses a generative adversarial network, GAN, architecture. One network generates the responses, while another network tries to identify and censor inappropriate content. The generator is then trained to fool the censor. It's essentially an AI arms race against censorship. In a recent paper published by researchers at Stanford, they demonstrated how adversarial training can make language models significantly more resistant to censorship filters. This could be a key component of Grok's unhinged mode. But here's the crucial question. Are we sacrificing ethical considerations for the sake of entertainment and engagement? The answer, my friends, is far from clear. Now, let's get into the real controversy. On one side, you have those who argue that this is a dangerous step towards normalizing harmful content and potentially desensitizing users to inappropriate behavior. They worry about the impact on children, the potential for misuse, and the long-term consequences of AI that can spew hate speech and simulate sexual interactions. The argument is that AI companies have a responsibility to protect users and society from the potential harms of their technology. We've heard the arguments from AI ethicists, and they're compelling. However, on the other side, you have those who believe in the importance of free speech and argue that censorship, even in AI, is a slippery slope. They argue that users should have the freedom to interact with AI in whatever way they choose, and that it's not the role of AI companies to police their users' behavior. They also point out that these unhinged modes are clearly labeled and only available to premium subscribers, suggesting that users are making a conscious choice to engage with this type of content. To test these claims, we need to look at the data. We can analyze user behavior in the Grok platform. We can track the frequency of use of the unhinged modes, the types of interactions users are having, and the reported instances of abuse or harm. We can also conduct surveys to gauge user attitudes towards uncensored AI and the perceived risks and benefits. Only then can we start to draw meaningful conclusions about the ethical implications of Grok's approach. One verifiable method is to conduct A/B testing, offering one group of users the uncensored version and another group a more moderated version, and then compare the usage patterns and reported issues. This kind of data-driven approach is crucial for informing the debate and making responsible decisions about the future of AI. But is xAI truly prepared for the potential fallout? Are they equipped to handle the inevitable controversies that will arise? The stakes are incredibly high. Beyond the ethical considerations, there's also the question of how this approach will impact the overall development of AI. Will it lead to a race to the bottom, where AI companies compete to offer the most outrageous and shocking content in order to attract users? Or will it spark a more nuanced conversation about the role of AI in society and the importance of responsible innovation? We've seen the dangers of unchecked algorithms on social media. Are we about to repeat the same mistakes with AI? And what about the impact on the AI models themselves? Will training AI on uncensored data lead to biased or harmful outputs in other contexts? It's a question of data poisoning and unintended consequences. The truth is, we simply don't know the long-term effects of this experiment. It's a gamble with potentially significant implications for the future of AI. I'm on the edge of my seat just thinking about it. Are you? So, where does all of this leave us? xAI's decision to offer uncensored AI personalities is undoubtedly a bold move, one that challenges the conventional wisdom of the AI industry. It raises important questions about free speech, ethical responsibility, and the future of human-AI interaction. Whether it's a stroke of genius or a dangerous misstep remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: Grok's Unhinged voice has ignited a crucial conversation about the boundaries of AI and the kind of future we want to create. What do you think? Is this a step forward or a step back? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of AI. The future is here, and it's wilder than we ever imagined. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged. Until next time.